So are you a
Where
current student? Where are you calling in from? Talk to us.
All right, nothing else from Roxy yet. If you're just joining though, feel free to drop in the chat where you're joining us from. We want to hear about you. If you're a current student or if you're already in tech, if you're transitioning to tech, tell us more about why you're joining us tonight. Oh, we have someone joining us from OpenShift.
Is that your jukebox, Courtney?
It is not.
I'm liking it. Uh, Carolina, welcome from OpenShift cohort.
Carolina, are you already in your apprenticeship stage? How far along are you in the program?
If you're just joining us, welcome. Drop a message in the chat. Let us know where you're calling in from.
Carolina, you're still prepping for your certification? So you'll be in apprenticeship shortly, hopefully.
Very soon. So we have Roxy and Carolina both joining us from YouTube, apparently. Oh, a student about to start. That's good. You're gonna learn about what's in store for you.
That's awesome. We're gonna get started in just a couple of minutes. We have Sherman in the comments.
Welcome. Oh man, yeah. Malcolm is watching from North Carolina. Alpha from DC, Dynatrace cohort. Whitney, can't wait to hear about Ansible. All right, can't wait to tell you about it. Whitney, are you a current student? Are you considering tech? Are you considering Yellowtail? Talk to us.
And we have someone from Dynatrace. I know Dynatrace always shows up in big numbers. So if we have one from Dynatrace, we're going to have 10 from Dynatrace.
Alpha from DC. Repping DC. You don't watch our shows. There's a new show called Cross. It's shot in DC. There are so many DC references.
What show is it?
Cross. It's on Amazon.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Whitney is also starting in January. Did you already enroll, Whitney, or are you considering starting? Bridget from Virginia. Spoke to Kim yesterday about the program. Happy to learn more. All right, that's what's up.
We can't wait to tell you more.
From Miami. Are you currently enrolled? Jibble, or are you considering it? Tell us, where are you in the journey? Of course, we have Stefan here representing. By the way, guys, we're gonna start at 7:05 just to give some people time to come in.
I'm waiting to see the Dynatrace crew pop up. They always
Stefan,
do.
Stefan, tell me, you passed the RHCE. Congratulations. Oh, so yeah, you stay here and tell people what it is about. That's what we're actually going to talk about. Okay, Jibel is here to learn. All right. Tell us how was it? How was the test? Whitney is working on his enrollment with Kim, working on getting the funds together. I know that's right. Congrats, man. I meant to actually, I really did. Remember, Courtney, I said I have to
Yes.
write to Han and congratulate him? Well, I didn't.
Yes. While we were at Afrotech, we were talking about that.
Yes, we were talking about you at Apotech.
Yes. Stefan, next year you have to be at Afrotech.
Yes, next year I have to go. Jibble, tell me, what do you do now in Miami? And I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. So, Barrett just learned about the program from Stefan from Twitter. Oh, you on Twitter too? So, tell me, Courtney, are you on Twitter? Courtney, are you on Twitter?
Oh, am I on Twitter? Sorry, I thought you were asking Stefan. Not really. No.
Clearly, he is on Twitter because someone learned about him passing from Twitter.
Yeah. Stefan's on everywhere. No, I have Twitter and I never use it.
Well, if we're calling it Twitter, we're definitely not on it because that's not even the name anymore.
No, I'm holding on to Twitter. I won't convert.
So, all right. Even if you don't have anything to say, I want to find out how many people is here with me live. Just drop a 1 in the chat. If you are here live with us, drop a 1 in the chat. Jordan, welcome, Jordan. Stacy, welcome. Justin, welcome. Oh man, we have more people than I thought then. JK, welcome. Moscow. LinkedIn user. All right, welcome too.
We have quite a few here live with us.
All right. I think it's time to start. It's 7:05. As we present, if you have any question, please drop them in the chat. I'm gonna do this in a more interactive way where I stop and answer your question as I go. Ivy, are you the DJ?
I think she is, yeah.
I think she is.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us to our exclusive session on Ansible. We're really excited to announce what we have coming up here at Yellowtail Tech. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the company and let us introduce ourselves so you can get to know more about us, and then we'll be getting started on our announcement. So to start off a little bit more about Yellowtail Tech, we launched in 2016 and we offer 6 to 9 months program. We also are an AWS official training partner, and our mission is to help people with no IT background or technical degree get into tech and break into tech. So that's what our focus is and what our student population looks like. I'm going to pass it along now to Juby so he can tell us a little bit more about himself. Juby, go ahead.
Hey, my name is Juby. I'm the CEO here at Yellowtail Tech. I'm excited. Actually, I'm really excited. It's been a while since we haven't added something so significant to the program. So I'm excited to share not only what it is, well, of course, you already know what it is, but why it's important. So that's what we're going to do today. So,
All right.
Courtney, who are you?
Thank you. All right. So my name is Courtney Matiska. I am the Career Success Lead at Yellowtail Tech. So I work with our students while they're completing their hands-on project-based apprenticeship, and then thereafter for professional development with resumes, LinkedIn, interview preparation, and a whole lot more. So I've been a career coach for over 5 years now, working in various areas from higher education, now in tech. And I really love it. I'm so happy to be here to support you guys. And I'm looking forward to telling you more about things that you can do to make yourself more marketable in the field. So moving along to some programs that we offer, as I mentioned earlier, we are an AWS official training partner. So we offer a Linux and cloud program. And those are designed to really help make you marketable in the field and break into tech. And as I mentioned, we also offer professional development along the way as well to help really hone in on those soft skills too. We have a 4.9 out of 5 rating on a lot of different platforms here. So we're definitely known in tech, right? And we're thrilled to be a part of all of your journeys and be able to grow with you guys. Yellowtail Tech has seen a tremendous amount of growth. We're really proud of that. We've also been on the Inc. 5000 list 2 years in a row. And we ranked 10th in the education sector. So it's a huge accomplishment for Yellowtail Tech and really a testament to our journey and growth that we've had over the years. So I'm going to pass it along now to Juby to take over, tell you more about what's to come.
Before I start, I have to send a shout out to Justin. We were at Afrotech last week. We hung out. We took pictures together. I'm excited for you to start your journey in January. I'm really, really excited and very happy to have met you there, man. So is everybody excited, ready? If you are excited, ready, eager to know what we are going to talk about, put a 2 in the chat because I cannot see you. So I need some feedback, you know? Okay. Let me see how many 2s I get.
I already see we have more from Dynatrace, so I have a feeling we're going to get some 2s.
All right. Okay, so I have another. Well, Bridget put 222. But I have a question for you guys. What do you know about Ansible? I know you come here to learn more about Ansible. I want to know, tell me anything you know about Ansible. And everybody but Stefan. Tell me something you know about Ansible, about why it's important, why we're gonna even consider adding it to the program. Anything. Barrett said absolutely nothing, nothing much. Enterprise automation. Good job. Good job. You know what, Courtney? I think we should give a gift card for participation today.
Oh, we can definitely do that.
Yes, at the end, we're going to choose who participated the most, and then we're going to give them a Starbucks gift card. How about that?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So S. Gardner said enterprise automation. Yes. What else? What else can you tell us? Jabel said, I know nothing. And by the way, guys, no Googling, no chat. It's an open source. Yes, it's an open source product. Yes. It represents automation. Automation, Justin said, yep. All right, good. That's true. All right, let's go to the next slide because you are right. Ansible is all about automation. And why is that important? Is because automation is the next frontier. So we've been training people for nearly 10 years. Now, we are not moving away from Linux because Linux is actually getting more and more relevant on the marketplace. Happening is that infrastructures are being expected to be automated more and more as well. So yes, we are training you to become a Linux system administrator and eventually a Linux system engineer, but the automation part is very important. And it's very important to understand why to add this tool to your tool belt as you go to the marketplace. And we also want to make sure that we keep you with the most relevant training on the marketplace. Now, if you come into our Linux for Jobs program, you're going to come out a Linux system administrator, but we want you to actually understand and know automation because that's what the marketplace is looking for. Okay. So automation in general is to automate any type of repetitive task. And most importantly, it's not only for automating tasks, it's also to ensure consistency. It's the best way to ensure consistency where you don't have to go into each server. Let's say you are in an environment, you are working in an environment that has 1,000 servers. Instead of making a change in all those 1,000 servers and perhaps risk making a mistake or a typo and making a change, it ensures that not only it's faster, but it ensures consistency across all servers. In fact, this is the most important part about automation. It's not necessarily time saved, but it's the consistency it provides. And also the other reason why we chose Ansible, because there are several automation tools and infrastructure on the marketplace. You have Chef, you have Puppet, there are many, but we chose Ansible because it's a Red Hat product. Not only Red Hat is the biggest enterprise biggest enterprise operating system in the marketplace. It's well supported, and also it's a natural progression because we offer the Red Hat Certified System Administrator certification. So staying with Red Hat just makes sense. It also will make sense on your resume when they see that you not only have a Red Hat Certified System Administrator certification, but you are still going in the same direction. And the other reason why we chose Ansible as the automation tool of choice to add to the program, it's because it's easy to read, easy to learn. And we're going to talk about what I mean about that later. Another reason is because it has a huge community. I'm not only talking about the Yellowtail Tech community, although it's a great community. I mean, when it's time to start learning about Ansible, you will find resources in terms of people ready to support you, and many chat rooms, Reddit, in many places. You're gonna find a lot of people ready to help you, but also because there's a lot of people using it, the playbooks that are used inside Ansible are easily available for you. So if you're trying to solve an automation problem, you just have to go hit the internet, hit the chat rooms. You can usually find a piece of code that you can tweak to what you actually need and make it work. It's very important to have a huge community behind any product you're using, especially when you just start. The other thing, the other reason why it's very interesting, it's because it's very versatile. It works in small and in big environments, meaning you're going to go to a company that handles about 100 servers. They're going to run Ansible. You're gonna go work for the government or for Delta that runs 3,000 servers, they also run Ansible. So it really opens up the marketplace for you in terms of job prospects. And the good thing is, it's also very flexible when it comes to platforms. Even if you are learning cloud, if you are going to operate in a cloud environment, it's as relevant. If you are going to work in an environment that has physical servers, it works as well. And lastly, it's the thing right now. It's the hottest automation tool right now. And we're gonna talk about why it's the tool of choice. So a few things I want to make sure you understand. It's actually just a tool that helps you simplify IT management in general. It offers a lot of frameworks to automate. And those frameworks, they call them playbooks. It features an agent-less architecture, which I'm going to explain later. The ease of use and extensive integration with other platform is amazing. And also for efficiency, it's usually a tool of choice. Next slide. So let's talk about the key features one by one. Agentless architecture. What do you think, before reading this slide, what do you think agentless means? Courtney, did you know what agentless means before you read that slide?
I did not know.
Agentless architecture just means that you don't have to go and install the Ansible application on each server you want it to talk to. So it uses SSH. It uses a minimal connection to the server it needs to communicate with. So you don't have, it's very flexible, it's very light, it's easy to actually operate because there is no installation. Because there are some other competitor platforms where before you start using them, you have to go and install an agent application on each node you want to interact with. This one, in Ansible, it's agentless. So it's very interesting, very light, easy to use, easy to start working and deploying in your environment. Um, it uses declarative language. It just means that it uses the way you interact with the platform feels like you are speaking to ChatGPT, for example. You see how ChatGPT, you literally tell it what you want it to do. Well, it's not to that extent, but it's the tasks are written in human readable format. So if you wanted to, let's say you want to push um, uh, a change in 10 servers, you literally say push change and server 123. So basically, they really try to make it a way where the way you communicate with the application feels natural for a human, which is makes it also easy to actually code and use it in general. So that's the declarative language aspect of it. It's very interesting. Its consistency is also why it's chosen. Um, it can run multiple times. It maintains the system very well. There is a set of playbooks you can use, you can reuse, you can research other playbooks. So it's very flexible in terms of the type of playbooks you can find to really customize what you're trying to make it happen, make it do. And it also helps you prevent alterations, because sometimes you are in an environment that has 1,000 servers. You really want all the servers to have the same configuration. And Ansible is very good at helping you do that. Another thing it does is that it offers a vast library of pre-built modules. So you do not have to go learn a lot from scratch. As long as you know the basic syntax, you understand the framework, you just go to the library and you can have pre-built playbook to tweak and roll out in your environment. And if you don't find it in the library that comes with the application, you hit the forums, you're gonna get what you need to actually make the task work for your particular environment. Um, it handled tasks like software installation. It handled tasks like cloud infrastructure management. It supports creating reusable roles. It can help you create user on all your servers. It does so many things besides automation. Next slide. So now let's talk about how this we are trying to not trying. We will be implementing this into our program. So what you see now is the journey. The part in white is the typical journey we had. You got your Linux and Red Hat training. You get ready for your certification, which is the RHCSA and Security Plus, and you start working with Courtney in the apprenticeship and career coaching. And then once you're done with your tickets in the apprenticeship, once you're done with your mock interview and your career coaching with Courtney, you hit the job market. So now you're going to have a choice. And the key word here is choice. You going to be able to go another route. It's going to be a route that's a bit longer, but that's definitely worth it. You're going to be able to go the Ansible automation route, which is, in other words, the RHCE. And before you hit the job market, now you're going to have another tool that you can market, which is automation. So not only you understand Linux, you can thrive and operate in an automated environment, which makes your market value probably double. So that's how we want to offer it, because the reason why we offer it like that, it's because some people, they want to hit the marketplace very fast. Okay, we agree with that, but there's a warning. Hitting the marketplace fast doesn't mean you're gonna get a job fast. So you have to really be careful which track you choose, because it's included in the program. So we would really encourage you to actually take on the track of the Ansible automation. So the way we're going to incentivize you taking the Ansible automation track is that it's included, it's free, it's part of the program. If you choose to go to the marketplace without going the Ansible route, now you got a job, you want to level up, and you want to come back, you're going to have to pay for the Ansible automation training, apprenticeship, and certification prep. Okay, so that's how we intend to actually incentivize you to get this. So benefits of the Ansible track. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
While we're waiting to pick back up, why don't you share what you learned in the comments?
I'm sorry, I'm back.
That's
so
okay.
Yes, the benefits of the Ansible track. So can someone tell me what do they think the benefits of the Ansible track is so far? Well, it's very straightforward. Not only now you have Linux system administration skills, but you have automation skills. So basically, it's just skill stacking to make you more relevant to the marketplace. And it definitely enhances your job market positioning. So let's recap. Let's go back a little bit. One slide, Ivy. So this is the benefit of the Ansible track. It gives you an additional important skill. It enhances your job market positioning. But I didn't talk about the RHCE certification. The other thing that's very interesting is that it comes with a certification, which is the RHCE, which is what Stefan just passed. You see, he already puts it after his name. If you go in the chat, you're gonna see he proudly puts RHCE after his name. So that's what you're gonna be able to do. If not only you go through the track, but you take an extra month to get ready for the certification. Next slide. These are all the advantages you're gonna actually have on top of it. You're gonna be able to prove your advanced skill. You're gonna actually show up in an interview. They're gonna all be have no choice but to be convinced that you understand Ansible in a very high level. It's going to boost your career opportunity in another way other level than just knowing about Ansible. It's going to help you when you're negotiating your salary, because when you have RHCE behind your name, you just can demand more money in the marketplace. So your negotiation abilities are higher. It has global recognition. If you pick up as an RHC, you go to Japan right now, you're going to get a job immediately. You go to South Africa right now, you're going to get a job immediately. Okay? It builds credibility. So you're going to cut through the line when it comes to interacting with recruiters. Because when they see that RHCE, when they see automation, they are going to get you in the express line when it comes to interviewing you. It prepares you for leadership because in general, Red Hat engineers, they usually are the ones who end up being team lead and team manager. And also, it increases your network access, because now you are part of a team of very few people who have this certification. And also, definitely, it supports your career transition. It makes it easier. So what I'm saying is, not only you should consider the Ansible track that we're going to offer you, but you don't have to go for the certification. But we will incentivize it, and we will encourage it. The way we're gonna incentivize it is that we're gonna offer certification vouchers once in a while to people who complete the program the fastest. We're gonna find creative ways to really incentivize you. But there really should be no incentive besides the fact that you're going to make more money if you go that route. More job options, like Jabel says.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely more job options.
So basically, the benefits are simple. It boosts your career progression, and it increases efficiency and stability in an environment in general. So it does a lot for your career, and it does a lot for the place you're gonna end up working in. Any questions for me so far? And I saw that question in the chat. The program is 2 months, so it's going to be an additional 2 months if you go the Ansible track. And if you want to sit for the certification, you can add an additional month to that, but it's going to be really up to you. But we're really going to try to incentivize it. Ivy, next slide, please. And you're gonna gain more hands-on experience to an additional time in the apprenticeship, working on tickets and everything that comes with it. Let's see. So now let's go to the question box, Courtney.
Yeah, so I saw a couple current students that have asked about this, and my Slack messages are already going off with current students asking about what this looks like for them. So I just want to reiterate that we will be making an announcement on Slack and speaking with current students separately. So that's still to come. I know you're all anxiously awaiting. Those conversations are coming. So just keep an eye on Slack, and we'll be sending messages out for current students. Okay.
But the general answer is yes. There is an opportunity for you to actually get if you are a current student to get in the Ansible track, because after all, Courtney, we have one job: get as many people ready for the job market. So fear not, Alejandro. Courtney is gonna reach out to you. We are gonna make sure you got this figured out. Okay. Will you offer cert prep for the RC? Yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am. I think it's Bridget. When does it start? It starts next year, early next year. A LinkedIn user. Stefan said, "I feel like a doctor with that next to my name." Well, you're probably gonna be making more than a doctor in the next job for sure. How long does it take to finish the course? It's actually 2 months. It's actually not only a course, Niha. The way we built it is it's gonna be a hands-on project a type of experience where you get the hands-on and also you get some course material, but it's gonna be very heavy on hands-on, Niha. Yeah, Jubel said it. More job options. Definitely more job options. If you have Ansible, because currently we expose our student to Ansible, but to like a little tiny bit of Ansible knowledge. Now you're gonna be able to show up to a job and say, "Hey, I know Ansible, and I can show up in your environment and actually manage the environment using Ansible playbooks," which is way different in terms of a value proposition, to the employer. Do we have any other questions?
I don't think we have any more in the comments. Just to reiterate too, though, if you do have questions, you can certainly connect with me on LinkedIn and reach out to me there if you're not a student. If you are a student, of course, you can always reach out to me on Slack. And we're looking forward to seeing all of you progress in this, and really excited to get our current students involved as well.
Yes, and our current students, fear not. Don't worry, we got you. Just reach out to Courtney. If you are already in the apprenticeship, reach out to Courtney. If you're not there yet, once you get into the apprenticeship, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But don't worry, we got you. And one thing I want to say, enroll now. If you're considering enrolling, enroll before December 15th, because the tuition is going up in January. So you might as well pull the trigger now and take advantage of this additional layer we add to the program. Very, very, very important. For example, I know a few people here who are already working with our enrollment advisor. Go ahead and pull the trigger in the next few weeks and make it happen. Okay. So is that it, Courtney? Did we say everything we needed to say?
We said everything we needed to say. That's it for tonight. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.
Have a good evening.
Let's stay in touch on LinkedIn.